Okay, this is, I guess it's a continuation. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't care. I don't care. So, a while ago, somebody under the name of the WeHoGirls commented my profile. They said something to the effect of, just watched your videos, Dina. You seem really cool. Stay true, or something like that. Leah. So I was like, huh? Who are these people? And whenever somebody comments to my profile, or if they subscribe to me, or they email me, or whatever, I check their profile, because of course I'm like interested in, like, well, what made you interested even looking at my video in the first place? So I go and I find this kind of lonely girl 15 kind of thing, except in a way I have to say lonely girl 15 is better, because at least it has something surreal, like the cult thing. This is just like supposedly a bunch of girls living in West Hollywood and North Hollywood, and is just their drama, everyday drama stuff. So it's kind of lonely girl 15 minus the surreal cult, which is actually the only reason why I like lonely girl 15. And so I go research about it, and then I find out it was actually pretty much like Lonely Girl 15 in that a producer created it, and these girls and guys are all actors and blah, blah, blah. So now I'm confused, and nobody's answered me yet, and I'd really love an answer. I want to know if the comment on my profile was basically promotion, which, I mean, that's why I think it is mostly. There's probably some promotional thing, but it's weird. Just the way it was done, like, bringing up my name and, hey, do you watch, whatever. But at the same time, I'm used to it because I had somebody else do that to me once, where they commented my profile, like, hey, you're great, love ya. And it was more like a promotional thing for themselves, which I think is really crappy. I hate when people do that. I hate when, things like that irritate me beyond belief. When I comment somebody, it's A, to thank them for subscribing, because, I could send them an email, but it's just like, how many emails can I send? I go there, it shows that I looked at your stuff, and I looked at your videos. And usually I look at the person's videos, if, they seem, like, interesting, I'll subscribe to them, or I'll say something like, oh, like one person had her grandchild walking. It's, oh, Ben's so adorable, and, because I do watch them. If there's nothing interesting, I'm just going to say thanks for subscribing. I mean, I'm not going to say, hey, you're boring. And actually, one guy, I think he has to be my friend. And I went to watch his videos, and they were mean. He's a high school kid. Apparently his friends were picking on some kid, and I didn't like that. I thought that was mean. So I rejected his friend request. Then later he was like, oh, I like reboots. I said, alright, fine. I forgive you, but just don't do crappy things like that, because that's not nice. I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, so I don't like when people do that. When they do it out of self-promotion, or, like they go on stuff like Cornettos, and all they do is, come look at my experiment, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, see, I think of it more of a MySpace kind of thing. And then again, MySpace is filled with people like that. But I think of it like, when I go and comment, it's usually to contact that person, which is why I'm upset that you can get emails about bulletins, but you don't get emails about comments. Why? I'd rather know if somebody commented my profile, because it might mean something. I communicate with people like that. Anyway, so my hypothesis is that these WeHoGirls commented my profile as promotional thing or whatever. I don't know. Either that, or one of the actors or the director actually did watch my videos and found it interesting and they wanted to comment. I don't know. I don't think that's likely though, but I want to know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, maybe I shouldn't care, but I really want to know because that's how I found out about this whole fake thing in the first place, because somebody from there commented my profile. Why'd you comment? You know, and maybe this happened to other people. I mean, maybe they wrote the same thing to other people. If they know, please let me know. Or hey, if Scott the director wants to comment on this video and let me know, I'd really appreciate, because this whole thing is a mystery to me right now. I just want to know why was my profile commented from this quote-unquote Leo. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, I have my own thoughts on bulletins and stuff. I mean, I understand that people put bulletins like mystery. Was mentioning about how people are complaining to him, which is the reason I don't really say anything to people like, oh, stop sending me stuff. I personally prefer not really sending out bulletins every time I make a new video. With certain things I do, I think once I tried with an AMV, because nobody was looking at it, and I really liked it. I wanted people to look at it, but after that, especially when I started getting more subscribers, I didn't really put bulletins out. I only did it for like my psych stuff, because that was big to me, psych, or the, I think it had to do with the email stuff, because I wanted other people to know. Or sometimes when I see like one of my subscribers who have interesting stuff, and maybe they're not as open or as loud as me to want to get other subscribers, so I'll put up a bulletin to mention them to other people, just in case nobody knows. But other than that, because I know some people who put up several bulletins a day, which is part of the reason why I think after I make this video, I'm going to uncheck the option to get bulletins emailed to me, because I'm really getting, I mean, no, I understand why you people do it. I understand completely, but when you constantly get emails about bulletin being posted up, it gets really annoying. Really annoying. I understand why you do it. I like Zipster's view of it. Zipster08's view. I don't like doing it because it feels like a blatant commercial. I only do it every now and then with certain important issues. Other than that, I really personally don't prefer putting them up. I don't like them. I mean, at first I used to think the bulletin was similar to MySpace. If anybody who had, like, if any of my first 10 subscribers remember, I put up, it's so stupid, I still am stupid, but I put a funny bulletin about how I was bored in school. And how I had nothing better to do, because I thought somebody would reply to me and talk to me, so I wouldn't have to be bored. But nobody replied, so it sucked. But, I'm not a big fan of bulletins too much. And I'm not a big fan of overly self-promoting yourself. I mean, maybe it's because I have 99 subscribers. It doesn't faze me, even though, like, some of the bigger people out there, they might think I have nobody. But I mean, with me, I just feel like I make up stuff. I make videos. There are a couple of people watch them. I always watch them and always reply. And they're interested in what I have to say. So that's enough for me. Yeah, I'm not, like, dying to entertain people. I mean, I just want to talk. Because I'm already in a long-winded, but I love you still, Joe Bob. Even though you call me long-winded, and I always mentioned it, but I love you. But, yeah. I want to know what the WeHoGirls were doing on my profile. If anybody can answer me, I will love you forever. And I mean a legit answer, not your theory. I mean, like, somebody who's like, who might say, oh no, they posted on my profile the same thing. Maybe it might be the Scott guy who will come and say, oh, I wrote that because blah, blah, blah. Or maybe the actress who plays, I don't know. Whatever. Somebody, please. Because it's driving me insane and I'm talking too much. I love talking to the camera. It's too much. Yeah, okay. Bye.